something different. So, prison break. The IXE have captured some of our people, and they're held in these prison
Click on
cells.
one of those so we can see what it says.
It's a hibernation pod,
Hibernation pod. So the X has put your people in hibernation pods.
and they have them in this prison. Exactly, yeah. And we have to jump in here now. What's different about this game mechanic is there's no gravity, there's no creeper gravity. So creeper gravity is 0. So it's not going to get pulled down. You would be surprised how much harder it is to fight the creeper without the assistance of gravity.
I know. I've
Yeah,
always played Creeper World 2 without gravity.
yeah. So that's what we're going to face here. We also have to go in the front door. This is stone or rock. I can't go through. This is lava, bedrock. You
Is
have to
that
go in
oh,
this way.
that's bedrock? That's why the lava isn't going to go fall down something.
Right. I can't. It's just there for decoration because I thought it looked cool, looked
Yeah,
menacing.
nice.
But I can't go around. You have to go in this way, and I can only go in certain ways. These are fields that take any creeper that's here, push it this way, push it to the left, push it to the right, and push it up. So it's a
Oh,
highway. It's a highway. It's sort of like gravity, but only in these areas, right? Everywhere else, it's just flowing around.
are those tiny little arrows, or did you just color it differently? Or
They're just different. It's a different checker pattern of two different colors, so they're not arrows. There's not resolution to do arrows, so I just did different colors.
okay,
But they're checkerboard pattern. When you
okay.
look at them in the editor, they are right here. So say upfield, it says color mode checker, and
And you
those are
give
the two
it two
color.
colors. Okay.
Right. If I were to change it to flicker, it'll do that. I mean, flicker when I unpause the game, or AB. There's different options here. That that's animated. That's the background, so it looks like terrain. That blends smoothly between the two, but there's checker.
Checker it is.
Okay, so you'll notice no curcium.
Okay,
So
so
I mean,
are those trees going to burn up for some reason?
no, they're just there to look pretty, or for me to get rid of.
Okay, so
But since this is a prison, they don't have free energy sitting outside the front door. So I'm going to have to be careful. 2, 3, 4, and I'll put one over here, maybe. This is as far as I've played. So let's see what happens. I think you can get by with, yep, 5
okay.
up front. And I'm going to need a couple of these guys.
And you can use the gem that you just got to add to your energy or something.
I can. Let's dig this and dig that. We don't need those trees in the way. Create a
Okay.
more direct path. That we don't need them at all. And phantoms are already. I mean, we set off the alarm for the prison. Oh, you know what I meant to do? I meant to add bots in here. Let's do that. Because it sounds like something you should have.
Patrol, yep, the sentries.
Yeah. So that's 1, 2,
Marauders.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Can
8,
you put a
9.
little house there so if you kill some, the more come out?
There is one here. He is at least blocked off.
Okay, okay,
Um, that might be. I don't know. That might be too hard if I put one in here.
okay, no problem. One is
Maybe.
enough.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
One is enough. Do you have to go into that cell where they're kept now?
Well,
What's in that cell?
yeah. This is a door here. As soon as I breach the entrance, that's when
Should
we'll
have
be in
breached
trouble.
it before the creeper got there.
I should, but it's really gonna pile up because it's gonna get pushed forward. I need
And
to.
you have no anti-creeper, do you?
Nope. There is in here. If I can take this chamber, I can. That's an anti-creeper emitter in the same room with a creeper emitter. Okay, here we go. Okay, taken out. I just really need to build. I need to get everything built before I try to breach in there.
I would have breached before the creeper gets dense.
I'm right at energy production limits. I'm using it as I get it. So we can get these guys built.
Do you need to build coil ships?
I've got two. I've built the
Oh,
two.
those are the coil ships. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Let's get rid of our. Let's make it
one
clean
on
here.
the steering, one's burned, twice shy. You would build them.
Okay. All right. So these little guys here.
Could build more energy. You have more reactors to
Oh, I
build.
do. I do. Yeah. Good point. I should have done that already. Let's let her catch up here and finish those ships. There's a lag between when they're built and when they are most
Produce,
effective. Oh God! Well, I gave a really generous amount of them. I figured it must be necessary. Okay, so we are. Let's get everything built.
Please put a shield there before you open that thing.
It may not matter, but because it won't even hurt to have a couple of these built, and these. While I've got the energy to do it, if I put a shield here, these bots are going to run right through it probably.
It would give you 1 or 2 shots. You can time it when you open it when the bots aren't close.
Probably should not have the most important of the ships on the front line.
That's also a very astute observation.
Let's get these guys here. And, get them in range.
You don't have a cryon on the right. You have cryons on the left, but not on the right.
Okay. I've got a couple in the middle, one here and one here. And so you're saying, let's see if we can sneak him up just a shade higher to build a shield. Let's just
It'll
build.
just give your ships a chance to get some shots off
Yeah.
in the creeper. Even if, see, like there's a timing, these bots tend to not be close. So you'll have a shot at maybe.
The creeper here's not super deep yet. It's 50. I think it's going to be a good time to go right after these are shot down. If I poke a hole right here, combined weapons fire is going to really push that creeper back.
Ooh,
The problem is going to be, hold on, I need to open it all the way up so that all the cannons can get a shot.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. So we've breached the entrance now. Let's see if we can move in. Cryons.
Well, cryons are not good at shooting. The bots are extinguished. Okay.
Yeah, until I open this chamber. Maybe I could have got away with.
Oh, that chamber looks like it's leaking there, isn't it?
Yeah, there's air vents, right? You have to have air vents in a prison. There's always air vents in all the prison movies I've seen. So it was made out of Lowland 1. So the creeper's pressurized, it's pushed its way through
Okay.
through some of the air vents.
Go left, get the anti-creeper and the poor prisoner.
In here. Now this is tough. This is tougher because this is constantly being pushed up. And I'm not doing a good job of pushing it back. I need more. More things with guns. Right on the line. And you know what? I can dig.
Did you forget that you had portals?
Everything's close enough that it's okay, I think.
Okay.
I can dig behind the wall right here, I bet.
Ooh.
Maybe sneak these guys in here.
Oh, look at there's a very fancy little circulation there.
Get these guys guys in range now. Let's see, hundreds. Maybe. It's not looking great. It's barely holding it off. Sometimes when you hit it, you see a cavity open up. Sometimes you see a balloon form, and that's when you're in big trouble. This time it was right on the threshold.
It still is.
All right, I'm gonna open it up a little bit more just to get more weapon. Just to get it's a trade-off, right, between letting more of it out and getting.
Where they're aiming it, yes.
Yeah. All right, come on, guys. I need.
And that was too big.
That was too much. That was too much.
Well, oh boy.
These guys are here. Completely cut off. Let's see if he can run through it before it gets too deep. He just made it. He lost it a little bit on the tail, maybe. No, he made it. Okay, not good. Yeah, look, this creeper's been continuing to go up, right? I've not been whittling it down, so I've been losing and not knowing it. So I've got really no choice.
What are you going to do now? No.
I have to push in here. I have to take this.
The chamber, yes. And you can do that maybe by getting some ships there or something.
I need room to operate, but I don't want to excavate.
No. I was surprised that you dug in the middle and not in the far corner.
Over here, that would have been much smarter. That way, if it flooded, it would have been backed up against the corner, not all this volume.
You can get one of the small defenders in there as well, maybe now.
What would really help would be one of these guys, if I could. See if we can. Nope, there's just not room. There's not room. Nope, I did not mean to do.
Oh.
Hey, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna run with it.
Okay.
I'm running with it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna run with it. I wanted these cries to get some shots over here anyway. What I really need is maybe if I pull this guy forward, his rockets will at least fire down here. I cannot.
You know where the distance your ships are. I wonder if you shouldn't change your upgrade to range instead of firing speed.
Maybe so. Let's find out. Let's put it on range. So they're going to fire slower, but further. So let's see if that helps. So
2.63.
bring these guys back into the fight.
Well, the creeper amounts are slowly crawling up to 2. It increased by 200,000 since you changed that.
Yeah, I'm in big trouble here because this is unsustainable, right? I have to get in here and get this guy. And I'm not doing it. So this is a deal where you breach into the prison and then you meet defense cannons and security guards, and I didn't make it far enough into the hallway quickly enough, right? Because it looks like they're losing. This is going up.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it is just tightly contained, so maybe it's very hard to tell if in the area that you're fighting the creeper is increasing or decreasing. What is the density in that chamber that's open?
Not not much. Look at
So
this.
maybe you are sort of holding off on something.
The reason it's not much, but it's difficult, is because there's no gravity to pull it down. Right.
Yes,
Otherwise, it would be all the way down here and concentrated, and my weapon.
I know that is always very difficult with zero gravity. Those gunships at the top there, do they have any? Is one of them a cryon?
This one is.
So if he goes and helps on the left where there's, geez, like that's too deep.
Well, this is a good sort of experiment for in a situation like this. What sort of technology or weapon would would the player need? I mean, you almost need to apply a localized field or fire something into the creeper that causes a blob of it to jellyfy and fall down, right? It's almost like a packet of field that would hit it and concentrate it. That's sort of what the cryon does, but um, this is so thin but so difficult to take out right now. We need a way to concentrate it, and so that our weapon fire becomes.
So that was the effective part because all your cannons, all the long distance dense things are firing into too shallow creeper, aren't they?
They are. They are. They're. I'm gonna back this guy up here and see if he can get any progress. I need more weapon fire over here.
You know what I realize is kind of hard to see is which unit is firing where exactly.
Well, yeah, they.
But it's the same for all of the games. It's not a new problem.
Right, that guy's losing his rear end.
Well, what is he? Is he a gunship?
He's a gunship. So he's a rocket and a cannon.
Will the cryon work in there if you put the cryon there?
Yeah, the problem
Can't
is,
fit in there, too deep in the creeper.
yeah. I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's see if he gets a few shots off. It make a difference.
No,
Probably not. No,
dead.
he's dead on arrival. Yep, dead on arrival.
That's not the one I would have moved, but okay.
All right, new strategy. Shield.
Okay, that might help.
It will effectively concentrate the creeper in this chamber, but that's kind of what we want. Um,
So now you can make minuscule adjustments and make space for a cryon to move down there.
maybe so, if I can get enough shield built.
I think you have enough on the left.
God, that little
I
thin.
think you need to move the defenders a little bit back or something. There you go. Perfect.
Okay. I would love, what I'd really love, almost, let's see if we can just make room. Even if it means temporarily pulling these guys out. I just want room in here to fit one of these guys. Just so his cannons can do their work.
How about you build layers of the shield and then to sort of advance the shield. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm trying to close it off here, maybe. I mean, this
The
is
Discord buddies also suggested the shield.
this is begging for some sort of additional weapon system to deal with this. I mean, because it's just shocking how ineffective these weapons are when the creeper's allowed to spread so thin like that. I mean, you can hardly make any headway. So if I were making this mission,
ships that are not firing at the creeper, you need. There's a defender right at the top that's definitely not firing at anything.
this guy here, yeah, it's hard to figure out where to put them though. Let's see what happens if they go right on the front line. If he can make any progress. You know what? Really all I need to do here is focus on this area here.
Mm-hmm.
Not this area here.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, let's allow that to. If I can get enough shield built down here and get it pushed back just long enough to get this guy in there,
then you're in a much better position.
I mean, gosh. So if I was making this map for other people to play, I would stop at this point and go change some parameters. Maybe just less creeper might, or maybe not. There's really not a huge amount in this particular chamber.
No, but I would just leave it because there's some people that wants to play like this.
Yeah. There's always people.
Can you push another defender into that?
Wait a second. What's happening here? Oh, this guy's just damaged. That's all. No, in fact, I'm not doing a good job of holding what I have.
The reason you're not doing a good job is because you're not shooting it enough. Stating the obvious.
It shoots, right? And it shoots on the front, but each shot is far less effective because it's hitting very thin creeper.
Yeah, but the defenders should just be able to clear. If you have enough defenders, then they should clear that, and maybe the rockets can fire a little deeper or something, and then sort of inching your way into that somehow.
Yeah. This guy has to be in this general vicinity right here, and he might be able to get a shot. Oh, one little conversion bomb. There's not enough room to park anybody. Maybe here, maybe this guy. It's just this mess right here because of these fields. I wonder.
No, you've opened the top, so no, that is not an option even for you to wonder.
Yeah, if this were just pushed back a little bit further.
Then what?
Maybe some of the ship's weapons fire could go in here. If only for just a little bit.
Make the shields wider. Oh my gosh, it's raining.
Oh yeah?
We've had so much rain. I think we're like 23 inches over for the year.
Oh God, is it gonna make it? Is it gonna make it? Is it gonna make it? Do it, do it, do it. Yes!
Oh my man. That's interesting.
I have no idea if I'm gonna
in your shield
finish this map or not, but this one room, we're gonna save one guy. at the very least.
Did you see that the explosion of the nullifier caused a hole in the shield?
It does, yeah. Um, there's rules on that in that it creates sand right now, and um, it's allowed to override sand where it is. So it could blow a hole through bedrock.
Okay.
Um, all right, so there's nothing in here anymore. So this should
Should it
begin to
bite?
it should begin to yield. When it does, we'll get anti-creeper, and I wonder if that will change.
You can start building those ships and yeah, there you go. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. So much weaponry has to still go here.
Can you hear the rainfall on the mic?
I do. Yeah, I think I do.
Oh, I don't know what to do to mute it.
It's fine. Rain is
I
a
can just
pleasing
mute
sound.
my mic if you want.
Rain's a pleasing sound. So, yeah. Okay, look, it's thinning out here. Look how much trouble sub 1 creeper can be. Let's see if we
There's
can
some.
bring...
Oh, that is that the terriftium or something that comes from destroying the thing. The gold at the bottom there.
Down here, yeah. We'll pick that up here in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, you're getting there. It's a little painful, but you're getting there. It's a
Let's see
lot of
what-
ship.
Let's see what happens here. Yeah.
Seriously? Wow.
Boy, my desktop is really... Let's see if he can get away with it. No, he's not. I'll just
no.
send him to his death, maybe. Well, one cannon survived. Oh, thought he was going to pull it
A
off.
smaller ship might have done it, you know?
It would have. It would have.
A Cryon specifically would have really done great there.
This guy here will do it.
And then a defender next to it.
It's okay. That's okay. He served his purpose. I'm still going to send him in. Okay, so
Oh my
now
gosh, look how you cleared that up suddenly.
we will get one more gem out of it. So for fire rate, perhaps, and now we're also going to be
Indeed.
getting anti-creeper.
And now you want the shield attribute that says let the anti-creeper through.
Yeah, I'll just. And we need these on dump. And we don't need this shield anymore, so let's.
Yeah, that's the one you want to get rid of.
This one we'll keep. I think my desktop has finally found its match between running the game, running OBS, both recording and streaming, and having the Steam page up, which is feeding me my own recording back occasionally.
Well, close that if you want. I'm going to keeping an eye on that.
Yeah, I'll at least minimize it and see if
You
that
want to
does.
move down the coil ships.
Yes, I do. So this anti-creeper has a similar advantage to that the creeper has, right? It's equally pervasive, just like the creeper is. Unfortunately, the fields push up on it, so it's keeping a lot of my anti-creeper up here. So I really want to get my anti-creeper down. I want to get it put where it belongs.
Mm-hmm.
This chamber is very compressed. You know what?
Which chamber is this chamber? Sorry, I didn't
on
see
the
you.
right, all the way the rightmost room right here at the top.
Okay. I was going to suggest that that's your next attack vector.
Yeah, it's got good stuff in here. So I just need to get guys in position and see if the anti-creeper. You know, we can go in from above if we want to. We don't have to go in on the side and prep. This is all diggable. So let's run down on top of the vent here, give ourselves, at long last, some operating room.
Poof, and again you dump your ships into creeper. So maybe bring the makers in there too.
Right, so let's
Because right now, the way I see it,
They're helping here a little bit, although we lose a lot of it because it's pushed back up.
yes.
Over here, it will be more effective. In fact, I wonder if I should shield it off here.
That's what I was. There's a gunship doing nothing, by the way, at the top there.
Let's yeah, let's get our guys more in position. Some of these need to hang out here, because if I lose this and it comes in from behind, it's not pretty.
You seem to be actually exhausting all the anti-creeper ore at the moment. There's very little of it left.
Yeah, let's position our miner here to pick up everything we can. We've got two of the miners operating
I
on
see.
it. Can only go so fast. Okay, so you know, I'm gonna leave him there. I'm gonna leave this here and see what happens.
And the coil ship, would you please move one of the coil ships down?
I've got one here. He's the one providing most of the coverage. And where is the guy? All the way down here on the left. I could
Yes, thank
do
you.
that.
Now I'm happier.
Let's move this guy further down. No reason for him to be in the back.
A shield over that first.
Yeah, probably a good idea. It will stop my anti-creeper from going in, but I need...
Oh, okay, well...
I need... This is pretty deep, right? This is in the hundreds. I need some rocket fire down here to weaken it first before my anti-creeper goes in, so let's do that. There we go. Our rockets are getting in there now. They'll do their good work. They'll do what they were designed to do, which is hit deep creeper. And this is where it actually is, so they will create lots of mayhem.
For a zero gravity map, shouldn't be saying hit dense creeper?
Well, maybe. We can still think of it like a gas, maybe.
Yeah, but still, you don't think of a gas as deep. You think of a gas as dense or not dense.
Yeah, yeah. That's true.
When I wade to the beach, I think about deep water, but...
There we go. There we go. It's open.
Now you can open the shield because there's a clear gap there.
Right. Let's let the anti-creeper in. Because we need it as it gets thin.
Yes.
And our cannon fire.
And there's several ships that can go and play there.
A couple of these guys to help concentrate it, perhaps. Yes.
Hey, over 500 viewers.
Oh, hey. Doing pretty good.
Hello to all 500 viewers.
You know, it's 500 at any one moment, but it's just like the Apple Store. You know, there's whatever 100 people in there, but by the end,
traffic goes through it. Okay.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's 50,000 people that have come through.
We hope.
All right, guy, let's get in here. My anti-creeper stockpiles worked thin a little bit. Bring you in here. Get you taken out. Oh, he's right at the edge of the range. That's okay. Let's get him a little closer. Boom. His leftover creeper making ore will dissipate because there's nothing there to put it back, and we will clean up the remainder of this.
Another survival pod to the rescue.
So we saved another guy. The question is, you know, this is where you have to call it. You have to get on the radio with Central Command. And,
you know what I would do is I would keep going down on the right hand side there and avoid trying to fight against those. If you go down just directly down,
yeah,
and your anti-creeper will start feeding to the left, right?
It will. It will push this way. Yeah. So hit it here.
Well, what's the density there?
It's in the teens.
So there you go. That you can in fact use that field to your advantage there.
Maybe so.
Now what you need is the CW2 beams that pushes stuff in the direction.
Right. Yeah, that would work too. That might even be
You
related.
would push, then you could push some of that anti-creeper down into that, and then the field will take it.
I'm about to screw up here. I pulled too much away, and
Oh.
I'm losing ground here.
Oh yeah.
Don't need to do this.
Sorry, I'm scratching my knee. I got a knee itch.
Think we caught it.
Might have stopped it.
Okay. Yeah, that looks like it's being pushed back. If I can weaken this, it will help up here.
Do you
too.
you have a spare portal? Why don't you put a portal near where the anti-creeper makers are?
One here, and there's no reason for this guy to, well, yeah, actually, I'm just, it makes no sense to have the portals where I have them. This might as well be close to here, and one here.
You still have one left. Put it where the anti-creeper comes from.
Over here.
Yes.
See if they use it.
They should, didn't they? You said if there was one near the ship, it would use it.
Yep.
There you go. Look at that.
Yep. Working like it's supposed to now.
Perfect.
Oh, all right. You know what? This is thinned out a little bit here. I mean, just combined weapon fire here has, I'm not even going to bother, well, I'm going to build a little shield dome right here.
Go right in the corner, please. Not in the middle.
Do you want to go in the corner?
Yes, in the right-hand corner.
Okay. So let's shield it here.
Yes.
All right, good enough.
But your anti-creeper won't go through the shield, and that's what I wanted to see, the anti-creeper.
Right, I just want to get some rocket fire on it to thin it
It's
down.
already, there's already a gap. Open it up so the anti-creeper
Okay, yeah.
comes through.
Let's let that flood in. Actually, let's let it all happen.
That's what you see now. That's what I want to see. Look at that. Now it's going to take all that anti-creeper into that. The fight is over essentially. You won. You've released the prisoners.
This will flood here and flood
Yes.
that way. Then the fleet can sweep along with it.
Mm-hmm.
And they meet up right here. I have to leave a little bit behind. We can just put him right here to produce right on top of that.
And where's your coil ship?
Yeah, where is the coil ship? Up here, a little high.
Where's the? Shouldn't it be much lower even?
It should be here because this is where I'm going, and I've got 15 seconds. Oh, look at that. So our production is all just funneled into this spot right here.
Yes. You could almost try and repeat this procedure to the left side now, maybe. But that would expose your anti-creeper maker. You're doing fine. Just keep doing what you're doing.
You mean over here?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. That's possible. Get behind it.
But I don't. I'm worried you lose the stuff that the anti-creeper, the ore maker, is making.
I think this guy would be better served over here anyway. There is a stockpile up here.
Where are the missiles going an extra long way around? Wow. So there's some question about missiles going an extra long way while range was calculated through the wall. Well, they can't pass through the wall.
Right. If if it is possible within the maximum range of a weapon to find a path, then they will take that path.
Yeah.
So you can park a ship. For instance, it might be possible to park a ship right here, and it can detect that there is creeper over here. If so, it will fire the rocket up, over, and around the wall to get to it.
That was one of the great features of Creeper World 2. If you put two portals, it would even have used the portals to calculate the path. You know, you should seal off the chamber you're working in.
I just looked behind.
What happened there?
It's coming out of it's breaching the door. The
Okay.
depth is so high here.
So, oh gosh. It's a very inopportune moment for that to have happened. Oh my gosh.
You hold the front. You guys, I don't need to lose ships here. Yeah, it's gonna push right onto me now.
Yeah.
I need the anti-creeper punching out again. I gotta push this back.
It is helping you. You're slowly getting it back.
These guys are in a little bit of a losing position here. I gotta seal this off though, and then I can bring it back to bear.
Does
This
it
room-
leak through the bottom as well?
It wants to come through here because it's so compressed in this room, it pushes through the door.
Okay.
So what I need to do is leave. I don't want to breach that just yet, but I have to leave enough behind.
Yeah, you're making good inroads on the other side.
Let's see if it's enough. Pull forces back this way if possible. If they can keep that from flooding out, and of course keep the vent sealed, I think we can. Make progress over here.
Can I suggest that you build a shield just where the field from left to right joins the upfield, so that your creeper doesn't just flow up there and not
Like
do
that.
anything.
Emit it here and shield it here, so we're not just pushing it up here.
On both sides, maybe.
That's a good question. I wonder if what does that do? It should stop the flow field, right? It should. Any creeper emitted here should, in theory, stop. If that's the case. Oh, I
Since
can't.
it's not digging the field.
Oh, that's right. It won't let me put it there. That's right.
So build it around it like a rectangle.
Oh, seal the whole thing off. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you know why you want the control to keep things straight.
You know, I have it in the editor. I just haven't added it. You can hold down Control and drag a straight line.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. That should actually now evacuate all the creeper that's in that field.
Should. Yeah. Once it's
You
sealed
can
up.
finish off the left-hand side while we're waiting for that to
We
happen.
can, yeah. That's my problem with the game a lot. I find myself just staring at it for a while when I should be playing it. And
Oh, somebody is observing that you have 2 upgrade gems that you're not using, by the way.
oh my. I need
Thank
to.
you to Melly. Thank you. No, it's not Melly. Somebody, who was it? Now we lost it. It was Melly. No,
You know,
it was,
I think if you don't use an upgrade gem after a while, it should probably just auto deploy it, or it should get larger and
No,
larger.
it should screen.
Right, it should get bigger and bigger until it's taking up half your screen.
I told you that you should drop that panel down so you can see that something is happening.
I wouldn't even notice that. If that panel, I mean, it's sitting here right now, I didn't notice it.
Okay, stop putting anti-creeper where you are putting it now.
And instead put it over here. Okay, they will clean that up. And then hundreds. But these have bots.
Well, go in where the shield is
I could actually have gone in here, right? I've got the fleet here if I had left the production over here.
Well,
And this will let me take out the phantom emitter.
that's a good point. Do that.
You like going in at the corners.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. Do you know why?
Why?
You will have to keep some weapons on the other side. So you can just leave the coil ship where it is and it'll protect you. And you can take all your weapons and breach the other chambers.
Over here.
You don't have to leave some sentries there to keep the stuff down.
That's true. So let's see, which one? This one?
I would take the
I can take this one first, right?
The
bots.
rightmost one first.
Yeah, because the bots won't come through, and this one is in the hundreds.
Yeah, well, they're all in the hundreds now.
Should probably do this top corner. Actually, well, I'll have to do this top corner. This is rock. I can't go through this wall.
And a portal wouldn't be amiss.
Yeah, if I had a portal over here, then they would be headed right in. But it's just a few left, so let's... He should be over here.
Close that chamber to the top as well, so you anti-creep it. Oh, you have. Okay, good.
I have, yeah.
Sorry,
So
my bad.
closed it up right here. This is just left over. It falls down, cycles back up. It's like a fountain. It's actually evaporating it because some of it falls down
And
and
evaporates.
it evaporates. Yeah, so it's a little bit of loss there. Okay, so this is hundreds. We've got a lot of rocketry nearby. I think that'll work just great. All those rockets will stream in there.
Yeah, I can see patches of, yeah.
Yeah, so there's only a few weapon systems that aren't in the demo that I have in the full game, and I haven't shown them here, but there will be some others. Like you mentioned, maybe a field ship or something would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and it's worth mentioning always that everything we think of doesn't have to be done by you, because you took a great deal of pains and about a year's worth of effort to make it equal to whether a custom ship or your ships. They all look at the same mechanisms and the same way to build it. So it's a big deal that people can add the stuff that is needed.
Yeah, if all I had to do was use Unity the way it's supposed to be used, and make the units, embed them in the game, boy, I would save a lot of time.
Yeah, it would have been at least a year worth of development.
Yes, game would have been out already. Exactly.
So I think you should leave room for that sort of inventions and stuff.
Anti-creeper has made a big difference on this map. It just makes a big difference in containing the
Yes.
thin creeper. Though some of the stuff's bursting through here, but that's okay. We're gonna clean this up.
And you're getting another gem that you could use for fire speed.
Yeah, probably right. That's a good place to put it. To keep this breach contained long enough to get it. Okay, good. And let's move portals a little bit further forward. And right. Okay, so which way? top,
from
I
the
guess.
from the side.
I'm thinking the top.
Okay.
Actually, it doesn't matter, right? Because I don't get any help creeper gravity wise. But there is a bigger front I could open here to let more. Whichever way I open, that's the way the bots are coming. So,
Just get your firepower closer. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that's really distant. Those defenders should be there for the.
right, they should be defenders and gunships, and everybody should have their cannons in range of where I'm going to breach. Because not too many in there. Let's get these guys built. Okay. We're on maximum fire rate, so I'm gonna breach and see if we can withstand the. I'll build a little bit of shield. It won't provide much protection, but just a tad. All right, there we go. Here they come. Okay, only one defender got hit. And now let's let the anti-creeper in along the entire front. Once the pressure gets taken off this vent, and it looks like it is, then I can...
You have a gunship on the far right that's not firing at all.
Yeah, I was just waiting for it to free up here. Now I can open this up. These guys can get into the fight. And, alright. Just one at a time. Bring the big guy down. All of our defenders. Anything with a gun to shoot these bots. And we're gonna let the anti-creeper is doing its good work.
Pouring in there, yeah.
And it's time to send in at least him and probably both of them. Make sure we got guns in range. Take out those bots when they spawn. Yep. Big room's toast. That leaves just...
Just dig the sidewall. How much creeper is there?
It's in the hundreds, but...
Just for the grins, dig the whole sidewall and let's see what happens.
Just open it up. Maximum weapon fire. Okay. Okay. This is like a hold the line type deal.
No, they're not going to hold the line, but...
Back up, back up. Reserves, forward.
Yeah, there's a gunship way up there that's not working.
We've got a defender or a cryon up here.
That's a car. No, it's even better.
We got a gunship back here. Okay, all right. They held it, they held it, they held.
There you go. That way we can get this map over and done with.
Yeah, we don't have to be careful about it when you've got sufficient firepower. We do need, speaking of sufficient firepower, we need that. Let's just build two in case we need to.
You won't need
We
to.
got her charged, but we got to save our guy now. And of course, while we're here, we have to take out our the most annoying of enemies.
Why did that flash? Did you get two things at the same time?
The victory conditions are probably set to, you have to pick up those survival pods, not just
Okay.
activate the cores, but pick up the pods. All right, I'm going to do a double kill here. There should be achievements for
Two,
this.
a two.
One for 2, 3, 4, 5, or more with one nullifier. There we go.
Victory is ours. Bah.
Whew. Boy, that was a stalemate for the
Now
longest
you take a
time.
long, cold drink of water.
Yeah, that was, and the creepers eliminated. So, prison secure.
Or insecure.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Well, it changed hands at
It's
least.
right. It changed hands. Yeah, if the bunch of emitters were to suddenly drop on the surface, and I had to defend this from a creeper invasion, it might not be too pretty. That would be an interesting scenario if you start like this. The same mission, you're just on the inside now.
I see somebody's taking notes. As the first play of as creeper mission would be this one.
Right. Right. You send down some emitters and establish, and then you have to push in.
And bots.
And bots, of course.
A
Yeah.
relentless line of bots will be attacking the front door.
Okay. So
That was good. Now, are you in? Do you still need to stream more, or are we done, or what?
I think we're done. I don't know if it ended 20 minutes ago or if it has 10 minutes to go.
Well, you have 305 loyal viewers that are still watching us.
Well, let's just for grin, since we won, let me pause the game and do
What? Tell
1,
us.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, just
5,
move
and
the
6.
apex ship, please.
Yeah, he has to go
Right
inland.
down to the bottom, so he's the last to die.
So here the creeper sends in, of course.
Okay, and that kills all your reactors.
Yeah.
Oh man, where's the bot nest?
Oh yeah, I should put that too. We don't need a portal up here to die. I have to quickly rebuild the energy infrastructure with the reserves.
At the bottom. Oh, you're building it at the side. Okay, fine.
Yeah, just doing it. Yeah, it should have been at the bottom. Of course, it should be at the bottom. Without this, the entire economy is lost. And I'm not going to keep playing this, by the way. I just thought it would be funny. The creeper always returns, right? It's,
And ultimately always wins, I guess.
you just delay it. That's the lesson of Creeper World 3, right? That after all that, at the very end.
So you didn't put a spawner up there, so you...
It's about to collapse in. They're trying to rebuild the shield. And they can do the sides, but they can't hold the top much longer.
Now do Scotty's voice. I can't hold the shield.
You're right. Can't what did he say? Can't hold it much
The
longer.
shields cannot hold for longer.
You know what? They're doing the best they can.
They're doing an amazingly admirable job there. They will continue to do it until a spawner nest of bots appear.
Right, until the bot appears, and then it'll just ram. They'll start to ram through it. They're actually holding it off. It's the creeper is stable, roughly. I don't think it's really going up.
Oh, okay. By the way, you want to take the shields off so that those fields conduct anti-creeper up there.
Sure, let's try that before we quit here. Let's
You have a
actually,
shield at the bottom that stops a lot of the...
that's true. Let's just let everything out.
The field one.
Yeah, this. We don't need shields. What do we need shields for? It's just holding us back.
We don't need no stinking shields.
now we've got some anti-creeper being pushed up.
And you have 2 gunships right at the bottom doing nothing.
What is this? What happened here? Oh, a little bit. Oh, an emitter. Look at that. An emitter is walking its way over. He came to us, and his creeper maker is falling over the edge. Talk about a forward deployed emitter. Let's get up here. And, all right. So if he wants to walk in, we'll take him. Boom. That's where that was. It was a creeper maker. It fell over the edge. See, we could actually survive this.
Especially if you bring the ship that's hidden at the bottom back up to help you.
Actually bring everything to bear.
There's still some ships way at the bottom.
True. These guys. It's a true front fight, but they're fighting it. I guess generally you should probably try to defend with minimal forces one front and throw everything at the other instead of exactly splitting them down the middle
But
like this.
the Apex ship can also fight, and in this case I think that's what it should be doing.
Could. Almost. Almost about to sneak in here, and there's only 2 on the left, and of course I would go after the side with 3. He keeps edging away.
Oh, they learned from the first one that died an awful death.
Yeah, I said I wasn't gonna play this, but I can't help it. You don't know how many, and this is how I justify it. Sometimes I find myself doing this, right, instead of working, and I'm like, yeah, but I am working. I am, right?
It is working, of course. For you, this is work.
This is playtest, so
quality assurance.
It's not always true, to be perfectly honest, right? You just, when I'm not actually learning, or if I'm just playing, it's not quite. This is going to take those out. The anti-creeper has got them flooded.
So now you can build a shield to stop it going that way.
Let's get these guys in the fight first. He might as well come over here and
There's a sad defender that's not allowed to join in the fight. He doesn't know why you don't like him.
this guy.
The defender at the upfield.
Oh, this guy.
Yes. The crew is speculating what they did wrong that you won't get them in the fight.
Oh, I want to get these before they drift apart, so I can use one. There we go. Okay, there we go. Planet actually secure now. And one final thing before we terminate this, if I go into the settings and I turn the creeper gravity back on, what would it have been like? What would this look like with gravity in place? How much anti-creeper and all that is there? There we go. Crunch.
Well, we know how much this is, about 77k.
Not much, right? Not much. All that little amount of creeper and anti-creeper was causing all that trouble.
It seems to be disappearing to somewhere because the numbers just fluctuate.
There's a lot of evaporation going on, and these are not making any.
Have you
Should
stopped
just be
making?
going down. Yeah, they were set to on instead of dump. Now it will go up. And this little fountain here pushes it up and then it falls over the edges.
And evaporate some of it.
Mm-hmm.
So isolate it.
Yeah, a little water. Oh, there's a case where the unit, part of the unit was closer to go direct and the other half of the unit went through the portal.
Ha ha ha.
Every little pixel calculates its own path.